Hey everybody, Coaster Brian here. Today, another Hot Toys review. A bit of an older figure this time. So as you can see on your screens, we got Boba Fett, and this is the original Hot Toys Boba Fett. This is MMS313. This is the deluxe version of the Return of the Jedi Boba Fett. It's your standard original Star Wars Hot Toys kind of boxes. Nothing special on the back, just some information about the companies involved. Again, the usual things you would see on a Hot Toys box. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Let's get that focus happening. There we go. So again, this is the deluxe version. In the video, I will show you more about what's the difference between the regular and the deluxe. There's not much differences, but there is one big difference. All right. When you open the box, you have that nice slip cover, some of the art for the figure. Again, this is Return of the Jedi version of Boba Fett. All right. Again, deluxe version, MMS 313. Okay, and also as the video goes along, sorry for any background noises, but again, MMS 313. So here we have the figure and everything. Next, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take everything outside, and we can take a closer look at everything for the Boba Fett deluxe version. So see you soon. All right, welcome back. So everything you see here is what comes with the regular version of this Boba Fett. I believe MMS 312. Everything on the side over here, which I'll show you soon, is the deluxe edition extra accessories. Before we continue, let's look at the instruction guide, the instruction sheet. So it just tells you kind of the creative producers, everybody involved. Here, again, how to equip the jetpack. There is a small magnet that helps. This is one of the deluxe accessories. The range of the articulation range of the range finder. And then we have the tools on where they go. They letter them and they tell you exactly where they go, which is very, very helpful. The Sarlacc pit base, which again is another accessory for the deluxe version. What you can do, how to assemble the normal figure stand, and how you can actually, I didn't know this, how you actually can kind of put these together, removing the nameplate and making a much bigger stand altogether, which is pretty cool. And some warnings to not put excessive force on these parts or you could damage them. All right. So again, in front of us, these are the accessories. We have 2 extra pairs of hands and 1 extra kind of relaxed hand, bringing in one of these hands here. So for my figure, I did buy this second hand. I did buy this pre-owned. So I'm not sure, of course, Boba Fett, his armor, his clothing has a lot of wear and dirt and grime on it. I'm not sure what may be intended on purpose, wear, dirt, and grime, or just from the previous owners. So please bear that in mind. I may point something out and it may just be my version. But nice, good glove detail. Again, this is a trigger hand. Kind of with this hand, you have that kind of gun resting hand here. You have these 2 hands. These are very, I think, iconic hands to use for Boba Fett when he's posing, kind of resting his hands on his gun. And then just that kind of, another kind of maybe holding hand or relaxed hand here. We have some extra black wrist pegs. Here we have these 4 tools. They have some names for them. I'm not exactly sure which one is which, but one of these is a survival knife, maybe this one. Then a sonic beam weapon, an anti-security blade, and the jetpack adjustment tool. That's these 4. I am not sure which one is which. These are probably your blades. Maybe this is the adjustment tool. Maybe this is the sonic beam weapon. But I'm not sure. But these, as you saw in the instruction manual, these do go onto the pant legs of Boba Fett. Next here we have his blaster. Really nice detail. It's very light. It feels hollow. You can easily kind of bend this. I'm not going to do it too much. I don't want it to break, but it can really bend pretty easily. It kind of surprised me a little bit with how light this is. But it is all plastic. This, I guess, is supposed to be kind of a wood stock. The paint apps are just basic. I wouldn't say it's anything. It doesn't look like really that a lot of good wood detail to me. But for the metal part, it's painted very well. It looks metallic. The lens here, it does have that kind of detail, like it's a glass. The next one, we'll look at the base. Just a standard, I think for this generation of Star Wars figures, kind of a standard Hot Toys base. There is a really nice paint detail on this base. It does look metallic. It's a bit of like a maroon color, a purplish, reddish maroon, which is I like it. It's different from what I've seen previously. It has a metallic nameplate. Like in the instruction guide, you can take this off if you want to put a bunch of them together, but just a crotch grabber as well. Just a crotch grabber. Next is the jetpack. There you go. These do articulate. This bottom here has a lot of detailing on the underside. The paint apps are fantastic for this. A lot of great paint wear. It looks like it's seen many battles, many scuffs. It's really, really cool. This part does not detach. This would be what, the rocket. It does not detach. This is all one piece. Again, only the thruster portions can just swivel. And that's it. And again, it has these hook features. That's how you get it on. And there's also the magnet on the inside. Now, going to talk about the deluxe version accessories. We could start with the two smaller ones. You get just these kind of the thruster effects, the flame effects. These just simply plug in to the bottom. You could push more. It just goes right in. Okay, that's all these are here for. The big part of the deluxe version, I'm gonna move my camera a bit, is the Sarlacc pit figure stand, which is this. Now for this figure stand, it does come with the kind of dynamic flight pole here. I do have the grabber here, I just have it detached, but it does come with the flight pole. So that is why they kind of put together the flame effects from the thruster effects for the jetpack with the Sarlacc pit. Now here, just coming in close, sorry for any lighting. First, I want to say the paint detail for the Sarlacc pit is fantastic. The inner parts here, they look very wet. It looks like flesh. It's really, really well done. Of course, this is the design of when Lucas kind of did his changes, and one of them was the Sarlacc pit with this kind of beak. So it is this version of the Sarlacc pit. It's not the original version. But you can see along the sides it has more of those tentacles. Of course, the teeth. These are all just a very loose rubber. So I would be careful if it grabbing and ripping one of these out. These three tentacles, they go, you can see, they go fairly high up. So you can really get some cool posing for your Boba Fett, like he's getting grabbed and getting pulled in. These are all rubber. They do bend. I don't want to bend them. I kind of want to keep them straight for my purposes. I'm not going to use this stand because it's just too big for me. But these can bend, and you can wrap them around. You can pose them, and they will hold its shape. But they are a rubber, so over time, I'm not sure how these would hold up, if they would rip or anything like that. But all of these just simply screw in to the bottom here, and they'll stay. They're not going to go anywhere. They don't peg in, they screw in, just like the flight pole does on the back. So yeah, this is the main piece for the deluxe version, in tandem with these two jet booster effects. So next, now what we're going to do, I'm going to jump and we're going to take a look at Boba Fett himself. Okay, so here we have Boba Fett. And I did go ahead and put the jetpack on the back. I knew these could be a little bit of a pain to get on, and it was a little bit, but there's a trick you can do to get them on easier. But yeah, so here he is, just taking him off the stand. So, again, here is Boba Fett. Looking at the helmet, I think the paint apps on this helmet look great. I love that big dent he has, kind of in the dome part, and that is texture. That's not just a painted dent. It is part of the mold. Then here's the rangefinder. So again, that just moves down 90 degrees, like it showed in the instruction sheet, and back up. There is a stopper, so you won't bend it back too far. And just taking a quick look at his armor, his outfit, and the feet. I also did go ahead and put these into the pockets. There is all that. Okay. So I think this figure looks great. Again, this is the Return of the Jedi version. So maybe his, his gauntlets and some of the colors of some of his armor pieces will be a little bit different compared to Empire. But yeah, this looks really, really good. I will say these pieces, I have to cross-reference these with the film itself, but they have a shine to them, and to me, they just kind of stand out. Maybe that's how it's supposed to be. I need to check. But these just look a little too, like, toyish. They don't look like, the rest of his outfit is very worn. It's seen battle. Like, his helmet, the pants are very dark and there's dirt. But these just look so shiny. They look so clean. I wish it just blended a little bit better with the outfit. But maybe I'm wrong. I could be very wrong with that. Maybe it's supposed to be like this. But I still do like this effect. I also do like how on his outfit, almost everything is just a cloth material. The only kind of pleather is this belt with all these pouches here. That's the only kind of pleather on the figure. So I'm not too worried about this deteriorating over time. Like, these pouches are all your normal kind of fabric material. Same with the outfit. This chest piece here, there's plastic, but it's all just a fabric. I really like that. Even these here, it feels like it's a bit of a rubber. This tubing, I guess, for his flamethrower effect, or his flamethrower. But I'm not too worried about these breaking or anything like that. But yeah, he has his cape. There is a wire in the cape. It's flung over just the one shoulder here. So yeah, with the jetpack, there is that magnet, and you can feel it. The magnet, it does grab, but it's very weak. You can't just put the jetpack with the magnet. It's going to start to slide down. That's why you have the hooks things here. There's not much room for the hooks to grab. So what I recommend doing is having the black piece push it into kind of the opposite way. And then when you kind of gently pull down on the jetpack, the hooks on the pack will then grab those hooks. If you just try to keep placing it in, it'll never catch it. So it's a little bit difficult unless you do it that way, at least when I was putting it on. And the helmet, again, getting a closer look at the helmet. Nice reflective paint on there. It feels a little thin, the plastic here. This is my first Hot Toys figure with like a helmet, a face. So it feels a little thin than I'm used to, but it has a good range of motion. Really, really good. up and down, especially if you want to get him in those flight poses. Of course, you could turn his head, you know, all the way 360 if you wanted to. The arms, the elbows. For this one, I'm going to be a little bit careful with this. I don't want to pop one of these out. They do fit up in here, but I do believe it's a double jointed elbow. I'll give it a check here. Yeah, it's a double joint, so you can get a lot of good range there. But with this one, you may want to be careful because of these tubing. And for the chest, again, you have that jetpack in the way. So when it comes to articulating him, you may want to get your pose done before putting the jetpack on, because naturally you're going to want to grab like this, and the jetpack wants to move. So you may start scratching some paint and everything like that. But the chest has a decent range, but all these panels, it gets in the way. But that may make sense for the character. He may not have a lot of range anyway. The legs, it's really tight because of the armor piece here on the crotch area. It's really holding back, you can see here, holding back the leg articulation. So you don't get a lot of forward, you get more back than I think you do forward. Outside to side though, you get as much as you could, restricted by the pants. The knees are double jointed. Just you want to be careful with this area here. You don't want to maybe snap one of these pieces. These are on a elastic band, so you can adjust these. You don't have to worry about them breaking or being too rigid. The feet, a lot of good range, forward and back, side to side. Of course, no toe articulation. Is all a solid piece, but you do have all that. Again, this is the Return of the Jedi MMS313 Hot Toys Boba Fett figure that came out, I believe, in 2016. So, thank you very much for watching. If you want to see more from my channel, figure reviews, some travel videos. Of course, with the travel is a little difficult right now with the current situation, or any other kind of things, let me know. I'll do what I can. I do have another figure coming in very soon that I'm really looking forward to. It's an older figure, but it's maybe a grail figure for a lot of people within the Marvel universe. So I'm very excited to get that very soon and put the review up. So thank you everyone for watching. Please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you can. And I'll see you next time. So please take care, stay safe, and see you then. So bye-bye.